Okay, so this is how you can get the Dreamer's Amulet in order to get down to the Sanctum and do the quest for the Dreambreaker rod, which is quite overpowered rod in my opinion. I really love the rod. I'll definitely grind for it. So first of all, you gain this little like terrapin highway. There's this lever, you activate it, and then you can go in here. I already done it. I don't know why it's showing me to do that again. And once you got in here, there are these two soldiers to avoid line of sight because it's just going to teleport you back to start. Which guy in here? Two quests at the top layer. This guy that requires you to fish in this pool for 5 fish, one of them being a mythical, which is actually quite easy to get if you have only reflux. You just have to get the right condition for it to make your life easier. This guy, which requires you to do like 3 markings around turban. I'll make a video on that because I don't think the video will have enough time for it. Move on. So this guy's where you get the Dreambreaker rod, by the way. Move on. So here, there's a gate here. You need to catch the key of the whispers. You need to get a sparkling enchant relic and an albino moon wood. Yep, if I remember that correctly. Then we can go down. Alright, so on the Hall of Whispers, there's one single quest here. So for the quest, it requires you to come back to this hallway and then go on all these bookshelves and find 8 book with this weird crimson texture, and then you click on it. Yep, 8 of them. For me, I only got 7 of them, so I have to rejoin to make it work. Now for the second layer, there's also a gate over here. You need to get uh the key of oath, a shiny relic, enchant relic, and a darkened ancient wood. Then for the last layer, the quests are actually quite simple. You get 2 quests. You don't have to fish for any items to open the gate. It's already open. So Varn, this person requires you to collect all the notes around the map with a letter on it. It spells out Leviathan, so there's nine notes. For what Synthra, I really pronounce that name, you get a wick. You get Synthra's wick. And then once you have this out, you can walk around the map finding lanterns like that, and then you lit them up. There's 10 of them around the map, one of them being right down there, so you have to go down. And then once you're down here, there's this guy here that requires you to return Cursed Touch Cthulhu or Cthulhu. For Lucerio, that's the item you need to craft Lucero, which has a quite overpowered passive. I'm pretty sure it has been nerfed already, so not really worth getting, I think. I don't know, I'll try it anyways. We have Amulet over here, where you can craft Dreamer's Amulet. Once you craft the Dreamer's Amulet, there's a big gate here. You hold out Dreamer's Amulet, and you hold E to go in here.